Joanne's having some trees removed and dirt and crap removed from her yard. They're throwing it out, so I asked if I could have a load. So this is like perfect mulch topsoil, and I got another one for over there. I just need to spread up that way. This is gonna save me a lot of time and effort. So I should have this in seed and watered later today. And having this much allows me to fill in the spots, level things out. So good stuff.
Happy 4th of July, motherfuckers!
That's good. That's why you can't sleep in with the dog and the cat. I'm pretty sure the cat grabbed it and the dog just wrapped it around everything. Looks like she went in her normal clockwise. Probably that dog. It's not supposed to rain for the next 2 days, so I went ahead and rototilled this, leveled it, kind of created a little groove that way towards the drain. Then I put down the seed, put down some straw. I'm out of seed now. Then I sprayed it with 40 pounds of topsoil just to kind of give a little extra, color. So I also watered it all the way across here. So from there all the way to here, this whole section's done, which means I want to get this somewhat established and dry before it rains next. Dump that bucket into there. That led to me slipping and sliding. On Monday, I did this section over there, and this side's going pretty good. I'll probably just have to rototill this one. I just hand broke up the dirt on this one, but the last section I have is the one between where that bucket is and up to the edge there, about 35 feet. That's where I got some of the dirt on Monday. I pushed a little bit around. Dumping rocks on here. This is all covered in plastic or EDPM, I think it's called. I don't know why I had it. I don't know. It's been there for a while. So the sump pump drains out into here, makes a little waterfall kind of thing. And the gutter, of course, now goes direct, but there's a gutter over there. I don't know if there's a gutter over there. Why do that birds keep shitting on my house? Anyhow, as I'm cleaning up rocks I'm dumping in here, these are all rocks I found. These are not rocks that were here that I moved. They're from just trenching all this stuff. I still got a whole bucket here, and I got that, and I got a little bucket over there, and there's various, I put rocks, wherever, steps here or there. So, early next week, I gotta go rearrange this because I got a new pellet grill coming, and that's a whole nother maybe game changer, maybe not, I don't know, but she's pretty. So there'll be more on that. Better cover this in case it does rain. From misdirection. So I cut the wood for building this tray to fit inside of here for my bike tools. This is just cut roughly to length, and then these are cut, these will fit right in there. Then I realized, it'd be really cool to do a box joint, where the tongue and groove kind of thing. So I bought a kit to build one of those, and all those parts came. The sliders, so basically it's gonna be a thing that goes inside here. And I bought some extra because I want to build some other pieces. Meanwhile, the dog pee succulator 2000 that I bought, I spent a good penny, $250, stopped succulating. This spins, everything seems to work except for this. The battery's super well charged. Oh, that doesn't look good. So I just spent the last 2 days taking this apart, meaning I had to do a Google. This was the last piece. This piece popped off of there. This goes on the top. I had to get this off to get to the screws to get this off, so I could get the screws to get this off, so I could get down to here, and then I had to rotate and take this apart. I already had this part, but I didn't think that needed to be, but there's some screws here. The good thing is, I haven't lost any screws yet, but also all the screws seem to be, with the exception of one, this one, the same size. They're the same screw, so putting it back together will be cool. This was kind of cool. These little plastic pieces, let's not lose that, fit in a groove down here, then holds this piece on. Once those come out, this just pops right out. So I've been impressed with the quality. Yes, we checked the battery. The battery's fully charged. I'm just getting a red air, which says there's a problem. And one could be that the battery is low, which isn't the case. So, yeah. So, as soon as I fix this, I can put this back together, then I can build my jig and fix this. Then I got another project going, so yeah, it is what it is. I got the motor out, and I took the 4 screws out, and it's ingested pee more than once. We're gonna go downstairs and get out the grinder, the bench grinder. I have a grinder there, but it doesn't have a wire wheel on it. Enhance grinder there. Actually, it's mounted to a piece of plywood, so I can attach it to the table here. But yeah. Well, I think we found part of our problem. I doubt I can buy just this. Ironically, they're in sale. They work really well. Maybe too well. Okay, well, I got the motor free by putting 8mm nut on the shaft and hitting it with the impact. It was definitely stuck. I cleaned all the rust off, put some rust converter, and now I'm just trying to put it back together while I remember where everything goes. Like this goes up there, so I think I got to take this back out, etc. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get her back together. She should work. Got the wood all cut for the second planter. Sheet metal's right here. We're gonna try and bend this a little better the next time. I'm looking forward to getting this stuff and the other stuff out of here. Get my metal blade off of there. So we're gonna call it a night, and tomorrow we'll go ahead and assemble this, sand it, and then work as needed on this. We were gonna go shopping, but we didn't. Here's my helper dog. Hey, helper dog. You helping, dog? Time for a shower. I stink. Doesn't seem to be autonomously cleaning. It's stuck. Goofballs here. You tired? Of course she stops now. Week recap summary. So I'm completely done with all the grass seeding and rototilling. So that's a major plus. Going to be getting rid of probably those 2 and replace it with 1 unit that's coming on Wednesday. The issue's a pretty penny, but I think I'm going to like it. So I got to brick this up and then crawl underneath there, drill a hole in there, run some electricity. So I'm going to run it from that panel in there. So the panel, there's a tube that goes through the floor, so I can just run it from the panel straight down, shoot it over here, out, and over here. Probably going to use some conduit at some point, but for now I'll just run the bare wire in the box. Got most of my rocks in one location, although I picked up a couple bricks from the work they're doing over, and you can't quite see it from there, but they're digging up something. They're putting a volleyball court or something. I don't know what's going on. The tomatoes are out of control. I've got just one light on my airs, and that's the tire pressure sensor monitor. So I need to get new front tires and figure out why my wear is, it's not good. I got bald on one side and cupping. What else? That's about it on the cars. Did sell Sophie's car. Guy drove 5 hours from Pennsylvania, paid me $1,200, the asking price. Let him have my plate, because at 5:30 on a Wednesday, or Monday or Tuesday, no, it was a Monday, you're not gonna go to the B&B and get a plate. So I think I got screwed on the turnpike. So I got to send him the second key Sophie brought. So yeah, pretty happy about the grass. It's going pretty well. I got some short hairs over there, and I got some short hairs up front, and bought some more grass seeds. So yeah, had the 4th of July. It was kind of warm. We had ribs, baked potatoes with onions and olive oil in between, and a whole bunch of other different types of foods. Got plenty of topsoil. What am I gonna do with that? Oh, I'm gonna top things. I gotta come back and hit this thing, rototill it, and make it smooth. I just did that by hand. It looks like shit. But I think I'm gonna seed, meaning not seed, basically take topsoil, you mix it with sand, you dump it in a wheelbarrow, you let it dry, and then you spread it out, and then you rake it. So smooth the yard out here. But we're gonna let this grow a little more. So that's a future project. Started making the second planter stand. I need to finish that this week. That's about it. Camera's working well. Yeah, she's still there. So that's good. I think it's supposed to rain the next 3 days. Some hurricane storms coming through, which is great. Place is dry. So, yeah. Time to feed the doggies. And I replaced the water pump on that with a Amazon special.